Miss Ann. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to take a look at an old new deck. It's called Japaridze Tarot. Japaridze Tarot. I'm sure that's how you pronounce it. I was looking at in the guidebook and it wrote out the pronunciation. It says it's 4-syllable. So hopefully I pronounced it correctly. And it's by Nino Japaridze. It's a deck and book set. Comes in a hard case box, larger size box, as you can see. And the reason why I said old new is it was initially released. It's published by US Games, by the way. And it's one of these where it flips open, and the lid is attached. And the inner lining's black. And back to what I was saying oh new because it was originally released in 2014 according to the copyright date in this guidebook, and then it went out of print for several years, I believe, or the last couple years at least. It was sold out, you couldn't get it, and then now I see a new copyright date of 2020. So, and I just saw it, so I bought it. I don't have the original one, and in the guidebook it says second opportunities writing the introduction for this revised edition of our Japaridze Tarot feels similar in some ways to laying down cards for a tarot reading. So, according to this write-up, it says it's a revised edition. So I don't have the original one, so I'm not sure if there's any changes as far as cards or anything, but if you didn't get the first edition, or if you didn't get it previously when it first came out and you wanted it, it's back with a revised edition. Like I said, I don't know if there's any changes or they just decide to print it again. I just saw it and I bought it. At first, I didn't buy it when I could have. I believe last year or a year and a half ago it was still around, but I didn't resonate with it when I initially went through it, and so I didn't buy it. But and then it was sold out, and then it's released recently, I decided to get it. I looked at it again, and I decided to go ahead and get it. So here's the title card. And this is the back of the cards, by the way. And it is reversible. It is not gilded, so there's no gilding on this deck. Card size, comparing it to the traditional plaid back card, it is larger. So it's taller and it's wider as well, as you can see. So taller and wider. All right, so that gives you an idea of size. And as you can see, it is laminated. There's a sheen on it, as you can see. It's medium cardstock, not too thick, but not too thin. And it looks like it's pliable, bendable, so it's good for riffle shuffling. There is another card to it, Guide to the Japaridze Tarot Minor Arcana, Traditional Suits, Japaridze Tarot Element. So they did rename the suits. So the swords becomes the wind, the wands is the fire, the cups is ties, pentacles or coins is now renamed gardens. So in this deck, instead of swords, wands, cups, pentacle, or coins, it's been renamed to winds, fire, ties, and gardens. And then these are the appropriate element. So it's kind of nice. And then the court card in this deck has been renamed as well. Page is jester, knight is stranger, queen is queen, and king is king. So they didn't rename the queen and king cards, but they did rename the page to the jester and the knight to the stranger. All right, so you guys will see that when we do the flip through in a second. And it does come with this nice size guidebook, which we'll take a look at the end. The cards, there is a white thin border around it, and there's a number and then the title of the card. So let me zoom you in a little closer, and then I'm going to pull out so then you can see. Alright, so I hope that's good enough. Is that good? Zoom in. Alright. Alright, so we'll get started with the flip through. Sorry guys, I was just trying to organize my space here, my area. Let me zoom back out just a tad. Alright, so we have the Fool, the Magician, the Priestess, the Empress, War. That's interesting. Instead of the Emperor, this is traditionally the Emperor is called War. The Hierophant. This is an interesting Hierophant card to me. Love, the Chariot, Justice, the Hermit, Fortune. I think this deck will be a little difficult for beginners if you're just starting out, because it does not follow the traditional Rider-Waite system, as you can see, although there's some aspect to it, like strength here. There's looks like the lion, but it does not follow the traditional Rider-Waite, so it could be difficult or challenging to a brand new beginner's reader, but unless you totally resonate with it and you read intuitively. So I just it's just a thought as I'm going through this flip through. The Drown. So instead of the Hangman, it's called the Drown. Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment. Very pretty scene. Look at this. It's beautiful. Beautiful painting. The Whirl. And then now we move on to the suit of Winds, which is traditionally swords. So we have Ace of Winds, Two of Winds. Very different. Very, very different than the traditional card. Three of Winds, there is a heart there. Four of Winds, Five of Winds, Six of Winds, Seven of Winds, Eight of Winds, Nine of Winds, 10 of Winds, Jester of Winds, Stranger of Winds, Queen of Winds, King of Winds. Moving on to the suit of Fire. Traditionally it is Wands. Ace of Wands, Two of Fires, Three of Fire, Four of Fire, Five of Fire, Six of Fire, Seven of Fire, Eight of Fire, Nine of Fire, 10 of Fire. Very different. Jester of Fire, Stranger of Fire, Queen of Fire, and King of Fire. Moving on to the suit of Ties. Traditionally is water. So we have Ace of Ties, Two of Ties, Three of Ties, Four of Ties, Five of Ties, Six of Ties, Seven of Ties, Eight of Ties, Nine of Ties, 10 of Ties, Jester of Ties, Stranger of Ties, Queen of Ties, King of Ties. Moving on to the suit of Gardens, traditionally as pentacles or coins. We have Ace of Gardens, Two of Gardens. So he is juggling. Normally Two of Gardens, Two of Pentacles is a guy juggling or balancing. So there's some element of the traditional Two of Pentacles in there. Three of Gardens, Four of Gardens. This is totally different. Five of Gardens. I think these cards make you think. It's like looking at a painting. You can stare at it all day, and then it's up to the interpretation of the person looking at it. So very contemplative type of cards. Six of Gardens, Seven of Gardens, Eight of Gardens, Nine of Gardens. Very beautiful. Beautiful colors. 10 of Gardens, Jester of Gardens, Stranger of Gardens, Queen of Gardens, sorry about that, and King of Gardens. And here are the backs one more time. Green and orangey yellow with some blue and white, of course. All right. So let me zoom you back out. And we'll take a look at the guidebook. Put my stuff there. So as I mentioned, it's a nice size guidebook. And there's like laminated hardcover, front and back, US Games. And that's how thick it is. And as I mentioned, it was originally copyright 2014 and then again 2020 by Nino Japaridze. And this, he's just writing second opportunity, so writing the introduction for the revised edition. I was trying to see if he mentioned anything about any changes between the first and second edition. But it doesn't say, I don't think. Just quick skimming. Say her name, say her name. Alright. So yeah, see, there's the phonetic spelling of the how to pronounce it. Japaridze with the emphasis on the third syllable. Read. So, I did take Japanese in college, but it's a long, long time ago. The Road to Japaridze Tarot. About the author, Steve Lucas. Oh, so the text is by Steve Lucas. And then it has Major Arcana, and these pages are high gloss. My mind blanked for a second. So as you can see, there's a large colorful picture of the card. Sorry about that glare. And then there's a write-up. Description and then divinatory meanings. So that gives you an idea. Quick flip through of, yeah, so it's nice that they have a nice colorful large picture, and it looks like it's the same for the court cards and the minor arcana. Same large size colorful picture, and then the write-up description, and then divinatory meaning. So yes, yeah, so same thing with the minor arcana, because some guidebooks, the minor arcana, they may not, or they give less, but it looks like it's the same layout for major as well as minor arcana in this guidebook. There's 180 pages, And there's an about section of the artist. There's the artist information, where he born, where he lives. He lives in Paris, France. Was born in Georgia. The country Georgia, not the state. I don't know how to pronounce the city. Tbilisi, I'm sorry. I don't know the city of Georgia. Fire and Smoke, 5 cards. So there's some sample spreads it looks like he gives us. Yeah, there's spreads, sample spreads. Oh, look, there's a scratch on this page. Can you guys see? Not too bad. Other than that, the presentation's nice. So I just received this today, and I just saw it on Amazon again. So I don't know if it was just released, but like I said, the first printing was 2014. It was sold out for a while, and now it's just the revised edition. And I don't own the first edition, so I don't know if there's any difference as far as the cards. From what I could see, it looks similar because I've seen walkthrough online before, but I didn't do comparison every single all 78 cards, so I can't say 100%. If you're curious, if you own the first deck and you're wondering if there's any difference with the revised edition, I didn't look at it for every single card, but at a quick glance through, I think the cards are the same. So I'm not sure if this is just a reprinting or what is revised, since it's a revised edition. All right, so thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy that, for those who are not familiar with it and have never seen it before. So I hope you enjoy it, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.